Hello, welcome to Brooksy's Barn with Worthy Road Studios. I'm George Tennyson, tonight's host, with head football coach from University School of Jackson, my friend Michael Strap. I've been doing this for. And to my right, we have Kyle Williams, the middle school head coach. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
Big coach said he's going to give little coach love tonight, so.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Little fella coach. Well, we're honored you're here. We appreciate you being here. Tell us a little bit about your talent and what's coming. He has to look forward to.
Well, middle school team went 8-1 this year. I believe the average score per game, I worked it out, it's like 36-12, something like that. Got some big linemen coming up, got some skill guys coming up. And that's just, anytime you can feed the high school program, that's the goal of the middle school team.
Absolutely,
So this year we're giving them, 22 eighth graders. If all of them come up and play, and at a school our size, that's
his mouth's watering, sitting here going, yeah. Well, how long have you been involved, kind of, with Coach?
Well, when Coach Strap got here, I was an assistant on the middle school team, and then did the stats for the high school team.
Yeah.
And then 4 or 5 years ago, he made me the middle school coach, head middle school guy, and I announce the games for the home teams, and then I do stats on away games. So
So you're involved on Friday nights with the.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Well, good. Coach, what do you see with his kids? I know you're out there pretty regular.
Kyle and his assistant, Spencer Nelson, they do a great job with the kids. His dad also coach Joy Williams.
Mm-hmm.
They do a great job with the kids. The unique thing about our middle school team is they run our system.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they come up, they do the basic stuff. There's some advanced things they don't do. They get the formation. They got the basic play. So when they come up, they're not.
So the foundation is discipline. Don't make silly mistakes, and listen to Coach.
Yeah. So they do a great job, and have done a great job for the past 4 or 5 years with our kids. So again, the discipline starts down there, and how they act, and they come up, and again, the system, both offensively and defensively, they know the terminology, and they do a fantastic job for us. He does the announcing over the PA on home games, and he's the voice.
That's
fun.
fun.
He's the voice of the Bruins. Also does it during basketball and baseball season.
I'll be seeing you a lot then.
Yeah. And then he goes on the road and does the stats for us.
Do you ask your players to come out on Friday night some when they can? Schedule lets it.
Oh, absolutely. After Thursday night, we'll play Thursday night, and I'll say, tomorrow. If it's a win, usually we won't watch film till Monday, but everybody come out to the game, on Friday, because like I said, it's a total program idea.
You got them in the film room in middle school.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's a little different than when I played in middle school
ball.
Me too.
We had 3 channels on TV.
When I was in middle school, it was like, you go hit him. Like,
yeah.
Okay,
and he'll probably hit you hard back.
Exactly. And now, we're watching.
That's
film
why
already.
I think Coach and I've sat here with all of his assistant coaches, and we've sat and talked every Wednesday. Discipline and foundation of football, but it starts, at such a young age. I had the pleasure last week of talking to the twins, Stonecipher twins, and the nucleus of those kids, and his assistant, AD, was here, and also Coach, him, but they had been playing together since they were like 10, 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they can feed off it even before you do a play. You kind of know what to anticipate or what to expect,
Right, and, it starts, Bears, all the way to back to 5th grade. And then, the Bears run concepts that are kind of getting ready for ours, and then, we run the high school stuff. And
that's amazing.
One thing that we do that gives us an advantage. Now, a lot of times we don't have a size advantage over kids. Is we can pass.
Wow, yeah.
Last 2-3 years we've had quarterbacks. His son was one last year that passed for over 2,000 yards in a middle school season. In 8 games in a middle school season, and that's tough to do.
That's crazy
around here. So yes, sir. We try to get them set up. The goal is to win state championships in high school, and all the best teams. Huntington, they run that same offense their whole life. So if we can do the same thing here, then.
So do you play a lot of the same familiar schools that the high schools play?
One thing we try to do is I don't want them to be scared of playing people that are physically bigger than them. Yeah. So, we're playing Milan, we're playing all the public schools. Chester County, Lexington. We're playing big schools that have 2 and 3 times more kids than we do. And, we get lumped up sometimes. But we also, they're not walking away going, well, that was an easy game either.
Yeah. That's one thing Coach has taught me, that he's going to have his team prepared.
Right.
And I'm sure you as well, working under him or with him. It's pretty neat, Coach Strap, how you can partner with these guys and kind of watch them and go, hey, look, maybe we can work on this young man, or this young man needs to do this, or to get him. He's setting the foundation for you and 22 8th graders coming up next year.
Yeah.
Do y'all do a JV type stuff at USJ?
Yeah. We have JV. If we got 22 coming up, we'll have a freshman team and a JV team. So, but we have a JV team. We play on Monday nights, and I think this year we got 7 or 8 games in.
Hey, that's great experience.
And those kids get to play on Friday night some too. So, but it's great to have a program when those kids hear the terminology and they're around us and they know what to expect. And again,
how different is the playbook, offensive side?
None.
I mean, other
really.
than maturity a little bit, some different.
The play calls will be the same. Mm-hmm. They'll just have, they're able to adjust a lot easier than we are. So the call is the same, and the base of it is the same. It's when you get to high school and you add little checks here and there based on what the defense.
So have you've had the honor of coaching some of his kids now who are seniors, I guess, with him, maybe right. 8th grade, the first group.
The whole junior class, the whole junior class was mine, and that's the best part, is getting to watch them. That's exciting. Man. Jace Barksdale was 140-pound 8th grader. Like that, and now he's an all-state, kid, his junior year. So
he's just and I'll tell him to his face, he's such a mental, just
head case.
He's a brick. No, I think he's just I think he's mature. Now I don't coach him. I watch him, but I watch him when y'all are coaching the other kid. I think he's just a well-rounded, super sharp kid. To be quarterback at USJ in today's times, it's got to be a lot of pressure.
Well,
because of the expectations. Right. There's a lot of accountability.
Yeah, no doubt.
And if I was his dad, I'd hold him accountable too, pretty quick. First. So, well, it's such a pleasure to meet you. Best of luck moving. So, are y'all through now with the middle school's process?
Yes, sir. We're through. We usually end fall breaks first week of October. We usually have our season through there. So it's over with. By the time you start, it's over. Yeah. So.
Well, tell us so we'll know maybe coming up into the fall of next year. When do y'all play? You say Monday or Thursday night?
We play Thursday nights, and we get going. Our first game, we're playing Milan on the 8th of August.
August the 8th.
120 or whatever it'll be. We'll be over in the Bulldogs area right there. But usually it's every Thursday night. Sometimes you have to adjust. Middle school schedules tend to change a little bit more than the high school schedules, depending on certain things.
Liberal there a little bit,
right? The high, another high school team will decide we don't want y'all playing on our field. It rained, we don't want y'all playing on the field. Before a Friday night game, you play on Tuesday. But yes, sir. Usually every Thursday night we'll be out there for sure.
August the 8th.
August the 8th, yes, sir.
Football time in USJ Middle School, Tennessee.
Right.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, Coach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for everything you do for these kids.
Thank you.
Jewel, back to you for a quick break, dear.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
George Tennyson back live at Brooksy's Barn with Worthy Road Studios. Coach Michael Strapp and myself have the pleasure now of sitting with junior wide receiver extraordinaire, wears number 8 for USJ. Chase Barksdale, I've seen you personally make a lot of plays this season.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about this offense you're such a huge part of.
We got – it's not just me. We got a bunch of people we can throw to, but, if everybody's on, we're – pretty good.
You like the fast pace, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Now, you've been playing for Coach Strapp since, what, freshman year?
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you think about this group of young men versus the teams in the past you played with?
This is probably like one of our best teams for sure. We just have like so many weapons everywhere.
Yeah. A lot of chemistry there. Coach says y'all are great friends off of the field as well.
Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure. We hang out all the time, eat everywhere, so hang out at homes.
Well, tell me about a day and the junior. I've talked to seniors, and you're the first, I guess, underclassman I've got to sit and talk to. So tell me about how a day is for a junior there at USJ, football star.
Wake up, go to school, get your work done, and then, just practice. Usually go to the gym after, and then, study.
You don't have as much of the liberty time, I guess, as a junior.
No, not yet.
What's the toughest class you got?
Yeah, that was a great one.
Probably physics, probably. It's not too bad, but it's probably the toughest one.
Physics. There you go.
Well, have you got any admiration, things you want to do, kind of like when you got any mind? Or, listen, no pressure there. You still got plenty of time to figure it out, but do you have in the back of your mind,
like
you think football, business? What do you want?
I don't really know what I would do. I'll play football. I want to play football for sure, but I have no idea what I would do, like, besides that, honestly. Yeah. So we'll just see.
You got time to figure it out. What does Coach mean to you?
Oh, a lot. So,
well, you better say it with him.
He's not hitting me in the head with a football.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me that story. Tell me that story.
It was me and Drake, our quarterback coach.
Yeah.
We were messing around throwing the football together, or at each other actually, and then we were like hitting around, and then it, ended up over there. So.
Oh my God.
But he didn't make us run, luckily. So.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Are you a one-sport athlete, or do you play?
I play baseball also, and I used to play basketball, but I'm trying to narrow it down too. So, but I'll for sure be playing football in college. So.
Right, and then baseball in the spring at USJ.
Right. Yes, sir.
You'll be a senior then.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on a great year. I know we got Hardin County coming up, which.
Hardin Academy.
Hardin Academy, excuse me. I don't want to say Hardin County.
We played
Not
them
that
already.
again. I was there. That was one of the greatest catches I saw that you made in. Oh, wow.
Oh, the back of the end zone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. One after I fell.
Now, I'm going to tell you what. Now, Jace is
human highlight, man.
Yeah, Jace has worked hard. Now, Jace is a kid that, he came in as a freshman, played junior high, but came in and was kind of remind me of Wesley Carlock a little bit. It's kind of reason he got the same numbers Wesley got, but
that's a great comparison.
Yeah, and he's a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker, but can really run routes very well. Defensively, he may be better than he is as a receiver. He gets over there and they. We play a lot of 7-on-7, so they kind of got to where they played a lot of man, and we're able to do that a little bit more than we have been able to do it in the past, just because the kids just started doing it more and more in the summertime, and we're very athletic on the back end defensively.
Right.
But Jace has grown into one of our leaders on the field, and amongst the receivers. He works at it now. Him and Berkeley and a couple more of the other receivers will stay out there and get some extra work in from time to time. They sent me a text this weekend and I was out of pocket, but they're wanting to go up there and catch balls on Sunday.
Good for you.
And but they're it's a good group of kids. And again,
Coach, I noticed one thing on special teams. The young man, a lot of times, gets us in great field position from his returns, whether it be punt, And do you kind of enjoy that special teams?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's just another way to score.
I've seen you break a few tackles myself, and that's exciting. Very exciting for you. Anything else you want to throw at us?
He's a heck of a baseball player. He was out last year a little bit, and we had a little discussion about that today.
Yeah.
But he's going to get back out there and learn to hit the
What do you play in baseball?
Shortstop, second pitcher, just like
He's a utility player.
Utility.
Throws about 85 off the mound.
Yeah. Do you have a mentor, someone you look up to, like in the football world, or?
Probably my dad. Probably. You know, I've always been in the yard with him, so yeah, probably him for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Jace Barksdale, pleasure talking to you. I know you're a junior, man, but you play like you're already way above that. I know Coach has driven into you discipline, man, and that's one thing I've told Coach, that y'all just don't make a lot of crazy mistakes, underclassmen included. So for you to get in and get with it like you do with these seniors, man, I'm proud of you. Proud of your work ethic. I'm sure your dad instilled that in you too.
For sure.
So you got to remember next year, though, is that leadership role, like Coach. You got a couple of people under you watching you as you grow up. Well, Jace, yeah, great talking to you. Great, you'll laugh at this in about 10, 12, 15 years. You can pull this back on YouTube and go, who's that goofy guy talking to me back then? So, but we're going to let you get back to being a junior at USJ. I know y'all are prepping for, forgive me for saying that earlier, Hardin Academy.
Yeah.
There you go, not Hardin County. Yeah. Don't have the record, don't have probably. Not to knock them, they're not the best talented. They're certainly not a Hardin County type. How do you prepare mentally for a team that you know that you're pretty much going to have your way with, I would say?
Probably just like a practice, you know, try not to, you know, mess around, stay focused, don't underestimate, you know, anybody, and just do what we do probably.
That's what, yeah, I can tell he coaches you. Well, we're going to go back to Jewel in a quick break. We're going to let Coach come in, another coach, and a couple of more student athletes. And, Jace, thank you again.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right,
it.
sir. Thank you. Back to you, Jewel.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Nashville
Yeah, that's
Jackson,
good.
connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
George Tennyson back live at Brooksy's Barn. Have the pleasure now of meeting and talking and interviewing Coach Bryce King, the offensive line coach, and a wide receiver, extra superstar to me, even though he's a sophomore, Noah Spencer. My friend, I've seen you make some plays this year. Wow. You know, yeah. So tell me a little bit about it. How your year's going?
It's good. I mean, just working hard, trying to go play football in college.
Oh, is that one of your goals? You kind of.
Sir.
Are you a baseball too? Just.
No, sir. Basketball and track.
Oh wow.
Does a lot.
Well, sitting next to you may be the most animated, passionate high school football coach. Yeah. I've been in and out of this thing for 40 years, I guess, and he's into it.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way to be.
Well, yeah.
You want to do something, do it full speed.
Well, you do, and I admire you for it. I feel a lot of times I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do, and I feel like I'm in your way.
No, you're
and
good.
I'm 20 yards away.
You're good. It just, I want the quarterback to get him the ball, and in order to do that, those five guys up front, you got to give them time to do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I certainly concur with that, and you haven't been here in the last couple of weeks, but it starts in the trenches with the offensive line, defensive line, getting to their quarterback. And, man, you're great at what you do.
Thank you, sir.
Seriously.
Appreciate it.
Not just saying it because you're sitting here, but your name's been brought up on broadcast the last, since the Hardin County game. I mean,
thank you.
We're scoring a lot, and we're holding our opponent to not very much. So we're doing a lot of things right. Well, tell me a little bit about you being a sophomore, of course. Got a couple of more years before you have that senior liberty, I guess. So tell me a little bit about your day.
Just get ready for school. After school, practice. Then go home, study, play some Xbox.
Oh, Xbox. You don't look to me like an Xbox kind of guy. You look like the weight room. Are you wanting to put on some more weight in the off season, or?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to.
Yeah. What do you think, Coach? What do you think about this one?
He's great. He came in, started at defense for us, and didn't play much offense at all in the early part of the season. We had a receiver get hurt. He came in, filled in, and has been a great asset to us. He's caught a lot of touchdown balls on the backside.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So, been a great assit.
I was just telling Chase, I've seen you and him make some, incredible. Do y'all kind of feed off one another? Or are y'all great friends,
Yes,
or you got a little competition between you friendly, or?
We're friends, yeah.
Yeah, but y'all feed off them.
Yes, sir.
A lot of competition with that.
Well, that's good. No, listen, I think that's a great thing.
Then when they double team Jace, on defense, they double team Jace, Noah's open, and so they just feed off one another. So if you pick your battle, pick your poison.
Oh, absolutely,
Pick your poison.
But again, it goes back to the trenches of what your front five do. You don't give the quarterback very much time to throw it to either one of them. Then they're just standing there. They're just, they're.
True that.
So hats off to the guys. Coach, how long have you been at USJ?
I've been there 9 years.
Oh, so you coached Trey?
I did.
I watched him Monday night, I think, or Sunday night or Monday night.
He was a great player.
Oh yeah,
fun to watch, fun to coach. Great kid.
I was going to say that. Now I talked to him numerous times away from football, and he was just so respectful.
Yes.
And I know a lot of that, has to do with his family, but also what y'all instilled in him too, on the field, off the field.
All our kids are great.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a great group of guys. Yes or no, sir. They listen to us. They buy into the system, and that comes from leadership. And Trey was part of that. Trey's built some of that.
The heritage now
it just keeps coming on down. So that tradition is a good thing to have.
Did you play football for Coach Williams, Coach Kyle?
Oh,
in middle
yes,
school?
sir. Yes, sir.
So how long you been at USJ? Most of the whole?
I've been since junior kindergarten.
Oh wow! So basically, you were born at USJ.
Yeah.
Do you bleed blue?
Yes, sir.
Light blue. Yeah. Well, good for you. You got a little chip on your shoulder. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, tell me moving forward, what do you think about this group of young men?
I feel like we have a pretty good shot to win state, and just got to work hard, stay focused.
Yeah. But you've played – did you play last year?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to bring this up, and you may not want me to, but you remember last year we got bumped in the semifinals. So how does that make you a little grittier, want it more, harder? So when you get tired and, you want to give up, you remember what that loss feels like.
Yes, sir.
Well, I know you got coaches that are holding you accountable, and a lot of fans. By the way, have you ever turned around and looked at your fans whenever y'all are there playing?
No, not really.
My God, you need to go back. Do me a favor. At your convenience, go back to YouTube, Worthy Road Studios, and watch a USJ game and how we film. Son, you have the most incredible fan base.
Yeah, it is.
I'm telling you, because I'm a part of it. I watch how Coach interacts, and my job at time for time is get the kids fired up while they're on camera. And, man, I'll tell you something. It's as electric as
it is.
In high school, anything I've ever seen in some colleges. I mean, you really, really ought to go back and watch that, and how you guys are really doing it. You're doing it right. So, offense, defense.
I like offense better.
But you play safety, too.
Yes,
Free
sir.
safety most of the time.
I'm playing strong right now because Ryan Hutcherson's hurt.
Yeah, I noticed that, too. Well, how do you prepare mentally for a Hardin Academy team, knowing that, they aren't really, not to knock them, I know, but their record reflects kind of where they are.
Just don't take them lightly, stay focused, and get ready for the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, that's just what Jace just said the same thing, so y'all must have got prepped for me.
Yeah.
Well, you want to give a shout-out to anybody? You want to throw anything at us? Or
nope, I'm good.
You're going to look back at this in about 10, 12, 15 years and go, man, I wish I'd have said something. So, well, I thank you for your time. Man, I'm so proud, Noah, of you. I'm proud of how you are off the field. And what you're a sophomore, but you're already a leader.
Thank you.
And that's a lot of accountability comes with that. So, and I tell you what, your work ethic, man, and how y'all do it and do it right makes me so proud for you. Coach, you got anything?
No, just congratulations to the girls soccer team.
Oh yeah.
They're going to Chattanooga and playing in the state. finals. If they win that one, you know, they're going to be in the state finals tomorrow or Friday.
Friday.
So good job to them.
I was going to bring that up with Michael. Yeah.
No, hats off to them. And
yeah, all their games are on Worthy Road Studios. Yeah, on YouTube.
Yep.
Even the live games. Yes. So if you aren't able to go up to chat, you can feel free to join in on YouTube, Worthy Road Studios. And watch him. Paul takes so much passion and pride in what he does for USJ as well as others in the area. So we're going to be looking forward. Now you'll have Hardin Academy. Then we'll have a week off. Sure. We'll have a bye.
Mm-hmm.
So let's let Russ set in. Let's get out there and get with it and stay focused, stay honed in on our craft. And Coach Strapp told me, he said, if he teaches y'all to be ready, you don't have to get ready. Stay ready. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to let you get back to being a sophomore at USJ. I've took up enough of your very, very passionate time. So, Coach King, I appreciate you so much for everything that you do, man. Your passion is.
Yeah,
it's it's, trust me, it's good.
Friday night was the first time I've ever been shushed by a white hat, but that's
really?
It's all good. Yeah, it's
you
all
got
good.
shushed by a white hat.
Yeah. I'm trying to coach those kids up, and you know, I do yell a little bit, but they can't hear when they're out on the field, so you got to yell a little bit. And
if I played for you, I'd want you that instead of just. I've seen, and listen again, not knocking, but I've seen coaches real mundane, real soft, you know, barely getting the point across, but they feed off of your passion.
Yeah,
I truly believe that, and you feed off of Coach Strapp's passion.
That's true.
And it's just a well-oiled machine, and everybody doing it right, and doing it hard, and it's fun to watch. You know?
It is.
So, well, friend, I appreciate your time, both of you guys. We're going to send it back to Jewel, our director, for a quick, maybe about 30-second or 1 minute break, and we'll be back shortly.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
George Tennyson back live at Brooksy's Barn with Worthy Road Studios. I'm here now with a great linebacker coach from USJ, Coach Anthony Sawyer. Coach, welcome. And to his left, a junior linebacker, Sam McMillan. Looked like a you-know-what, but Sam, Anthony, welcome, Coach.
Thank you.
Man, congratulations so far to a great, great season. Give me some thoughts.
Well, I mean, I think we've worked hard, and I think we've accomplished for how hard we've worked, and just got to keep working hard.
Yeah. Well, Coach Sawyer, tell me a little bit about your role. I know you're a linebacker, but
linebacker coach, and well, basically he'll probably tell you. I mean, I believe in hitting and wrapping up, and doing what you coach to do. And so Sam is basically our quarterback on the defense.
Right?
He makes sure he lines everybody up, and I mean he does a great job.
Yeah. So you kind of hand in hand with the defensive coordinator,
right?
Blitzes and stuff like that.
Right.
It's there's very few feelings in the world as a linebacker than just fixing to get a shot on the quarterback, and not really blindside to crush him, but kind of to blindside and crush him,
right,
and cause a fumble or whatever. Well, tell me a little bit about a day in Sam McMillan's life. I know you're underclassmen. You don't have the liberty of most of the seniors have now, a lot of free time, but tell me a little bit about from morning to when it ends.
I go to class, and
what's your favorite class?
I don't know, maybe like
Spanish.
history,
Spanish,
I don't know,
oh,
something
well,
like that. I
Okay,
guess.
okay, good. So I know going to USJ, academics is very important, though. I know that. So it's like college prep, every one of them, you know.
Right.
So off season, weight training, you keep grinding now that you're going to be a senior coming up.
Probably just lift some weights, run a little track, and
Are you a 2-sport athlete, 3-sport athlete?
I mean, I just do football and run track.
Well, nothing wrong with that, buddy. I mean, this is like full-time job, you know. So, Coach, tell us about what your thoughts are moving forward with your group of kids.
Well, I mean, I can say it like this: we're just gonna take one game at a time.
Yeah.
And just make sure we just do what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
One game at a time.
One snap at a time.
There you go.
Good for you.
Right.
Well, Hardin Academy, of course, isn't the team that we would be hoping to play as a get-ready game. So for playoffs, how do y'all prep for that, knowing that they're kind of not going to really be a tough challenge? Do you just do as you do and kind of let everything else take its course, or?
Well, we've been running – defense has been running some plays, our ones, and then we get the twos in and do all that, just get everybody some work in. Just got to still keep the ones focused, but get the twos ready to play.
Yeah, right. That's great. How about you, Coach? Just the same way, just grind?
Well, I guess, Sam probably could tell you, I probably coach the same way. Like I always tell him, everybody's better than us until we show different.
That's great. That's great coaching. Coach Strapp told me, he said, if he keeps y'all ready, you don't ever have to get ready.
There you go.
So, and I think he meant the coaches too. So,
Right.
Well, congratulations. So I know we're looking forward to we have a bye in the first round of playoffs, and we're hoping that State comes through Kirkland Field.
Right.
So have you had a chance to watch the fan base at Kirkland Field when y'all are playing?
I have. There's been some, like the JCS game was good, just blackout. The parents kind of sometimes come along with it, and student section's good. They're loud.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's
pretty
exciting.
good fan base.
Oh, yeah, it's exciting. Well, y'all are selling a great product, and the fans are buying into it. The coaches are buying into Coach Strapp's program. You got such a great fan base, great following, and y'all are doing it right. Work ethics there. And, one thing, Coach, I'll tell you this. I know it's linebackers, Coach, but USJ is a disciplined football team. They don't rarely, I can count on one hand the mistakes I've seen this year.
Right.
On one hand. And very few teams can sit there and say they don't jump off sides, they don't hold, they don't block in the back.
Right.
But USJ do they teach that?
Coach Straub emphasizes a lot on discipline, and we don't no personal fouls, none of that. Just discipline, play football, and control what you can control.
Yeah. Well, that's man, y'all do it and do it well. And I think this might be. I don't want to jinx and say this, but this might be the best team I've ever seen USJ have. And I've been fortunate enough to watch football for a long time in Jackson.
Right.
And it's so many weapons and so many. It's like a family on the field and family off the field. The support and how Coach Strapp has got a program. And I know it also starts at Coach Williams in the middle school. Did you play for him?
I did.
Yeah. So you've got the foundation of what you're dealing with now back in 6th, 7th, 8th grade. So what do you think about moving forward, this group of young men versus teams you played for?
I think, on and off the field, as you said, pretty close. We've always been pretty close. We were close last year, but this year it's just, I think everybody's just all buddies, all pretty close.
Yeah, do a lot of stuff together off the field.
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's the best. Camaraderie is what builds it. I mean, you go to believing in each other. And a lot of that goes with the heritage of being at USJ and starting in middle school, and then coach working with you, and then I call them big coach. The big coaches, the big kid coaches kind of come in and just adapt to what Coach Williams already taught. So it's such a great honor to be able to be a part of the Bruins, I know, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, do you have anything you want to throw out there to anybody?
I think I'm good.
You'll be watching this in about 10, 12, 15 years down the road and go, I wish I'd have said something. We're here with, these kids, they grow up fast, I can tell you. Sam McMillan, Big Mac, wears number 7. I've seen him do some damage on the field. Best of luck to you moving forward.
Yes,
we're cheering for you. We're pulling for you. Coach, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Congratulations. I know you may want to give a shout-out to the soccer team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you probably teach some of these girls in class or whatever, but we're awful proud of them too. And
Yes.
it's just like a lot of great things happening right now at Bruins.
Yes, sir.
But I'll let you get back to life, and I won't keep you anymore. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Jewel, back to you, dear.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
George Tennyson back live at Brooksy's Barn. We're wrapping this Blitz up with Coach Michael Strapp. Coach, congratulations to your ladies soccer team. They're one win away from another finals.
Yeah, we sent them off today, and they were excited, and the parents were excited. We got the kids all the kids in the school to come out and get them a big send off. And they play it. Well, our time. They play at 10 a.m. in the morning. They'll play Silverdale Baptist at 10 a.m. and shall we move on? And hopefully we will. We'll play at 5:30 our time Friday.
Yeah. For those that can't, again, we want to reiterate for people that can't go for whatever reason, it'll be on YouTube on Worthy Road Studios. Paul takes a lot of pride and passion in doing it right for USJ. As well as other schools. Well, to kind of change the subject, I know we're kind of winding down this week of football. Congratulations on another great effort last week. And I know you're kind of prepping for Hardin Academy, and then we get a week off, and then we come back to Kirkland Field. We don't know who we're playing yet. And we talk a lot of football. But tomorrow night, Coach, we have an opportunity to raise some money for a great organization called Runway for a Cure. Alive Hydration, my company, is involved just a little bit. We donated a couple of things. And but Coach Strapp is going to actually walk the runway. I don't know how you got – I don't want to say conned into it. I know your heart, so I think it's a great honor for you to raise some money.
Yeah.
We have a silent auction that, like I said, we've donated some stuff, and we know numerous other vendors have donated some stuff as well. It starts at 6:30 at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a 5:30 start time, and then I think the actual thing starts at 6:30. I was approached about it, and I'm just in a position where it's kind of a little bit out of my comfort zone.
Sure.
To be honest with you, it probably my brother, and even though it's not breast cancer, but I mean it's still cancer. It's a form of cancer. My older brother passed away from cancer back in 2013, my niece passed away a few years ago. She was very young, and she passed away from a type of a brain tumor type cancer type deal. So, it's just a way I can kind of give back in their memory, and it's a form of cancer, and cancer is just not it's affected everybody.
Yeah. For anybody that may be wanting to donate that can't go and be a part of it, go to, I guess, Michael Strapp has a Facebook. I've shared and tagged on my personal as well as Live Hydration Drip Spa Facebook the QR code. Holly, his wife, sent that to me, and we're trying to promote it. I wish we could have got a really, really deeper grip on this thing like a month or so ago. And I truthfully, I did not know. I wished, you get me involved, I'm going to start trying to raise tons of money for you all we can. And we would have continued to share and like and do some things, but it's not too late. There are still seats available. There are no tables. Tables have sold out. If you would like to be a part of it, you can contact like I said, you can go to our link and you can get numbers on how to contact and who to contact and everything. But it's a great opportunity for West Tennessee to give back. Runway for a Cure. Coach, my friend and he manned a lot of us is going to be walking the runway.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What are you modeling? You have any idea at this point?
What am I?
What do you walk? What are you going to be wearing? So
well, I got a I'll be honest with you, I got a pink suit.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
From top to bottom, trousers and a jacket.
Well, that's all right.
We're going to go out there. Yeah, Paul, I got one. So, Paul's looking at me raising his eyebrows. Even Paul ain't known me long, but he knows that's out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, well, and we do a lot out of our comfort zone. Believe it or not, this ain't my comfort zone either. But anyway, we get an opportunity to help these people for a wonderful, wonderful cause. And like Coach Strapp said, all joking aside, cancer has affected some of us in one way or another. Yeah. And if you can give, search your heart and try to give. And say a prayer for them, for everybody involved. And it's a tough thing. I deal, in my business, what I do, I deal with cancer patients quite often. And it's not a fun thing to deal with. And so we hope we can raise a lot of money and make a lot of difference. And the coach, thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
I know it's not the comfort zone. You don't look like the pink kind of wearer.
Yeah.
We have a funny story about the pink shirt. Well, Coach, thank you for your time once again. I know we don't have a whole lot to talk about with Hardin Academy this week, and we're expecting safe travels, of course. Praying for safe travels, and Worthy Roads will be there to watch Friday night kickoff, 7 o'clock. It's been a good year so far. I know we're going to keep grinding and keep working hard and going in the right direction. And then coming back, we get a week off to heal up some warfare wounds, and then going right back into the playoffs.
Right. Yeah. We, getting the kids focused this week and trying to get them and Hardin Academy is they are what they are, but they're trying to build a program over there, and you got to respect them and what they do. Yep. And so. We go over there. It's their homecoming, and it's senior night for them. They haven't had a home game since September the 9th. They're over there. They want to get a win. You just kind of press on the kids to stay focused, and we got this, and then we'll get a bye week next week. And then we'll start off in the second round, which is quarterfinals in Division II.
Are you anticipating who you may play, or
if
things kind of roll right?
I think so. I think Clarksville Academy is the sure number 3 out of the middle, and then in our fourth place over there, I think the way we looked at it, maybe Lakeway Christian or maybe it's up between another team. So it'll be the 3 or the 4 out of the East, 3 out of the middle.
It's got to be a gregreat feeling, Coach, having playoffs come through Kirkland Field. I mean, all the way till we go to state. So. Yeah.
Well, if the other thing is, in the semifinals, if the East wins out, and then the East will host.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. They decided to add that the other day. We found that on the bracket.
I didn't. Realize that.
I think the West number 1 held it last year, which would have been us, and so. Mm-hmm. We hosted it, and so if the East if the East doesn't if the East number 1 doesn't win out, then we will host if we continue to win. Correct.
Well, with that being said, Coach, that's another great reason for you to come out and support USJ Bruins football at Kirkland Field. They're selling a product, folks. It's incredible. I'm telling you, this coach, his assistant coaches, his kids on the field, off the field, the parents. It is electric on a Friday night at Kirkland Field. And this football weather, very few places I'd rather be on a Friday night, to be honest. And to watch the fan base, man, they get so involved, the kids, the parents. But, Coach, thank you for everything. And best of luck to you tomorrow night. Safe travels.
Appreciate it.
Worthy Road Studios will have it live. Kickoff at 7. I think the pregame show is 6:30 or so, somewhere in that area. But we're going to let let it go for this week. We're going to kick back to Jewel, Coach Michael Strapp. We appreciate it, by the way. Brooksy's Barn. If you haven't booked your Christmas party now, feel free to call my friend Mike Spurlock. Does a wonderful job here. He feeds us all every week. His direct phone number is 731-487-9314. Again, 487-9314. Mike Spurlock here at Brooksy's Barn. And we're going to go after that. We're going to leave you now. We appreciate it. Back to you, Joel.